The Olympics. Just the name conjures up images of breathtaking athleticism, fierce competition, and global unity. Every 2 years, the world watches as athletes push their limits, striving for the highest honor in sports: Olympic gold. The Games are a testament to the human spirit, a celebration of dedication, and a symbol of hope that transcends borders. The Olympic Charter speaks of a level playing field, where athletes compete on equal terms, judged solely on their abilities. This ideal is at the heart of the Olympic dream, but how much does reality reflect this ideal? Is the Olympics truly a fair competition, or do factors beyond an athlete's control play a significant role in determining success? The answer, as with many things in life, is complex. While the Olympics represent a striving for fairness and equality, the reality is that the playing field is far from level. Economic disparities between nations cast a long shadow over the Games, impacting everything from training opportunities to the resources available to athletes. Understanding the complexities of the Olympics requires looking beyond the medals and the podium. It requires examining the systems and structures that shape the Games and acknowledging the challenges athletes face in their pursuit of Olympic glory. Only then can we fully appreciate the true face of the Olympics and engage in meaningful conversations about its fairness and its future. The Olympics are more than just a series of competitions. They are a reflection of our world, with all its triumphs and tribulations. As we celebrate the achievements of these incredible athletes, we must also strive to address the inequalities that persist, ensuring that the Olympic dream is accessible to all. A quick glance at the medal table reveals a stark reality. The Olympics are often dominated by a select group of wealthy nations. This dominance is not just a matter of talent or dedication, but also a reflection of the vast economic resources these countries can invest in their athletes. Countries with strong economies and well-funded sports programs consistently top the medal count, benefiting from state-of-the-art training facilities, advanced sports science, and comprehensive support systems, leaving developing nations trailing behind. These nations often struggle to provide even the most basic training environments for their athletes. This disparity is not a coincidence. It is a direct consequence of the unequal distribution of wealth and resources on a global scale. It reflects the significant role that economic resources play in athletic success. Wealthier nations can afford the latest training equipment, cutting-edge technology, and specialized coaching staff. Training for the Olympics is a full-time endeavor, requiring access to top-notch facilities, expert coaching, and the latest technology. These elements are crucial for athletes to reach their peak performance. These resources come at a cost that many countries simply cannot afford. The financial burden of maintaining and upgrading sports facilities can be overwhelming for less affluent nations. Athletes from developing nations often train in subpar conditions, lacking access to basic equipment and facing financial constraints that hinder their progress. This puts them at a significant disadvantage compared to their counterparts from wealthier countries. They may juggle multiple jobs to support their training, sacrificing valuable time and energy that could be dedicated to honing their skills. This dual burden of work and training can be exhausting and demoralizing. Furthermore, financial support for athletes varies drastically from country to country. In some nations, athletes receive substantial government funding and corporate sponsorships. In some nations, Olympic athletes receive generous stipends and sponsorships, allowing them to focus solely on their training. This financial security enables them to train without the stress of financial instability. In contrast, athletes from less wealthy nations may receive little to no financial assistance, forcing them to shoulder the burden of training expenses themselves. This lack of support can be a significant barrier to their success on the global stage. Despite the challenges they face, athletes from developing nations continue to strive for Olympic glory, often with limited resources and support. Their passion and dedication drive them to train in less than ideal conditions, showcasing their resilience and determination. Their stories are a testament to the power of perseverance and the pursuit of dreams. These athletes celebrate their victories big and small with immense pride, knowing the hard work and sacrifices that went into each achievement. These athletes often overcome tremendous obstacles, their journeys marked by sacrifice, determination, and an unwavering belief in their abilities. Training in harsh conditions, they push their limits every day, driven by the hope of making it to the Olympic stage. Take the story of Mo Farah, a British long-distance runner who fled Somalia as a child and went on to win 4 Olympic gold medals. His journey from a war-torn country to Olympic glory is nothing short of inspirational. Or consider the remarkable journey of Michael Phelps, the most decorated Olympian of all time, who battled ADHD and depression on his path to greatness. His story highlights the importance of mental health and the strength it takes to overcome personal struggles. These athletes, and countless others like them, demonstrate that talent can bloom even in the most challenging circumstances. Their progress and achievements inspire others to believe in their potential and strive for excellence. Their stories serve as a powerful reminder that the Olympic spirit is not solely about winning medals, it is about overcoming adversity, pushing beyond limitations, and inspiring others through the pursuit of excellence. They become role models for the next generation, showing that with hard work and determination, anything is possible. These narratives, however, should not overshadow the systemic issues that create such disparities in the first place. Many athletes face financial difficulties and lack access to proper training facilities, which can hinder their progress and potential. While celebrating individual triumphs is important, it is equally crucial to acknowledge the uneven playing field and work towards creating a more equitable system that supports all athletes, regardless of their background. By addressing these systemic issues, we can ensure that every athlete has the opportunity to succeed and shine on the world stage. The pursuit of Olympic excellence often comes at a significant price, both financially and emotionally. While Olympic athletes are celebrated for their remarkable achievements, the reality is that many struggle financially, especially those who do not compete in high-revenue sports. Training for the Olympics requires significant financial investment, from coaching fees and equipment to travel expenses and competition entry fees. While some athletes receive sponsorships or government funding, many are left to cover these costs themselves, often incurring substantial debt in the process. The pressure to perform at the highest level can also take a significant toll on athletes' mental health. The Olympics represent the pinnacle of athletic achievement, and the weight of expectations can be immense. Athletes may experience anxiety, depression, and burnout as they navigate the demands of training, competition, and public scrutiny. Furthermore, the structure of Olympic sports, with its emphasis on individual achievement and national pride, can create a culture of silence around mental health issues. Athletes may feel pressured to project an image of strength and invincibility, fearing that seeking help could be perceived as weakness or jeopardize their place on the team.